Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel as we make a cruise port stop in Sint Maarten. Sint Maarten is well known now for its many beautiful beaches and resorts. The cruise port terminal is very large, it's very nice with plenty of shopping, restaurants and bars right there next to your ship. Although I would be concerned it might get a little bit crowded if you actually had 6 ships in port on the same day. And of course, the terminal includes a great spot to get your required Christmas card photo. After being discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1493, the island became a basically Spanish territory. However, the island was colonized by the Dutch and the French. In 1631, the Dutch constructed Fort Amsterdam to help protect their colony. The remains of the fort are still there and available for tours. Despite its construction, just 2 years later in 1633, the Spanish returned and took control of the island. However, just 15 years later in 1648, seeing no other strategic or economic value in the island, the Spanish simply abandoned it. With the absence of the Spanish, the Dutch and the French quickly moved back in. Preferring to avoid war over the island, the Dutch and the French negotiated the Treaty of Concordia in 1648, which divided the island in two. And even now, 376 years later, the island remains divided. During our visit, we booked an excursion through Royal Caribbean plane spotting at Maho Beach. The bus ride from the cruise port to Maho Beach is approximately 25 minutes depending on traffic. Maho Beach is a fairly typical Caribbean island beach with one exception. Directly overhead you have aircraft taking off and landing. Just a heads up here, if you are hanging out on the beach and don't want to get wet, you need to watch out for the occasional bigger wave. Sunset Bar and Grill is at the end of the beach, or if you get a good seat, you can sit in the shade and watch the planes take off and land. There is also a flight schedule posted inside. With a fresh beverage in hand, here's an example of one of the aircraft coming in for a landing. This next shot is the very best I can do getting the aircraft in frame behind us with an iPhone. So here it is.
There he is.
See him?
Yeah,
there he is. The excursion is scheduled for about 4.5 hours, and that includes the drive time back and forth. On the trip back, the bus driver stopped and gave us a chance to look around a little bit at some of the other sites. Once we got back to the cruise port, there was still plenty of time to look around a couple of shops and get a beverage or two before getting back on the ship. As this has been a fairly aircraft or airplane themed show, I think now's a great time to bring up our associate sponsor, fairdrop.com. First step of almost any adventure and traveling is to find a great deal on a flight. Fairdrop.com will send you great deals on flights departing from airports you select. The app and website are also searchable where you can choose the departure and arrival airports. The website and app are good for both U.S. domestic and U.S. to international destinations. Full disclosure, if you do sign up using our link below, we do get a small commission to help support the channel. I do want to thank you again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, all the things, and we'll catch you in the next video.